Hi, this is Dr. Kevin Windisch again. Welcome back to our educational series for parents. Today we're going to be talking about attention deficit and or hyperactivity disorder, sometimes called ADD or ADHD. Please remember that these videos are not intended to replace consultation with your physician. If you're concerned that your child might have ADHD or learning difficulties, please contact your physician. Our office can be contacted at area code 775-359-7111. We'd be happy to see you. So what is ADHD? Who gets it? Well, ADHD is kind of a mixed bag. A lot of people wonder whether it's overdiagnosed. I do see hyperactivity appears to be overdiagnosed, but I also find that the inattentive subtype, where the kids are more just sort of space cadets, tends to be underdiagnosed. They're easy to miss. They sit quietly in the classroom and fail. These kids get labeled as the dumb child or the lazy child, and they're neither stupid nor lazy. They just can't focus. So what exactly helps us to distinguish ADHD? Well, the first criterion that has to be met, it must be maladaptive, meaning it has to be to a degree that is causing problems for the child. He's getting thrown out of daycare. He's in trouble constantly at home. He's failing in school, but it must be to a point that it's causing problems for him. It must be lasting for at least 6 months. If it lasted for 2 months and disappeared, that was not ADHD. Finally, it must be present in more than one setting, at home, at daycare, at school, etc. If it's only present at home, that's difficulty with discipline from the parents. If it's only at school, that may be a parent-teacher or a teacher-child difficulty, or it may be academic difficulties, but it's not ADHD. And finally, it must not be present because of any other disease. If it was caused because of medication we put you on, that's not ADHD. If it was caused because you have underlying schizophrenia, depression, allergies, sleep disorder, bipolar affective disorder, sometimes called manic depressive disorder, it's not ADHD, it's something else. Then the following criteria have to be met. The child often fails to give close attention to details or makes careless mistakes. He has trouble sustaining attention in tasks or play activities. He doesn't listen when spoken to. He does not follow through with instructions or fails to finish his homework or chores. He often has difficulty disorganizing his tasks. He avoids things where he has to focus. He often loses things necessary for activities like school, books, assignments, pencils, etc. He's easily distracted and is often forgetful in his daily activities. The hyperactive impulsive symptoms that must be present: fidgeting with your hands or squirming in your seat, leaving your seat in the classroom, running around in situations where you're supposed to sit still, like in the grocery store, having difficulty playing quietly, always being on the go, talking excessively, blurting out the answers to questions before they've been asked, difficulty waiting turn, interrupting others or intruding into other people's conversations or games. Now those are the symptoms of ADHD. Other things that can run with ADHD and can masquerade as ADHD include motor tics, which include frequent blinking or throat clearing or noise making or twitching of the head. This is not ADHD. This is something else, perhaps Guillain-Barré syndrome, and needs to be treated separately. Partial seizure disorder or absence seizure disorder, sometimes called petit mal seizure disorder, where the children kind of zone out as part of their seizures, needs to be thoroughly evaluated and ruled out. Something called oppositional defiant disorder, where the children intentionally break the rules, intentionally disobey adults, intentionally are rude to adults. Conduct disorder, where the children intentionally lie, steal, force other people into sexual activity, break and enter into vehicles or homes, destroy property, set fires. Those are often confused as ADHD and are much more grave disorders and much more difficult to treat. We'll talk later about how we treat this disease. It is a real disease. It is definitely disabling and is more common sometimes than we think. If you think your child has ADHD or would like a consultation with us, please call our office at 775-359-7111. We'll see you next time.